Hello everyone, my name is Paul Nischal and I represent team number 20. The name of our project is Soccer Station. First of all, we would like to extend a heartfelt thanks to Professor Michael Findler and our teaching assistants Nikhil, Ravikant and Prem Preeti who've helped us and who've mentored us and cleared all our doubts whenever we had any doubts during the execution of our project. So I will be giving you a small demo of our project and I will be taking you through all the features that we implemented. First of all, let's look at the login functionality. But before that, let us do a small sign up. So let me sign up a person named Paul and his last name will be Nischal and his email address will be paulnischal@gmail.com. And let me give a password and we'll be registering this person as an audience and we'll hit sign up. As you can see, it says Paul Nischal is registered and he is redirected to the sign in page. Let me log in Paul Nischal. Let me remove the autocomplete and gmail.com and let me hit the password and submit. paulnischal@gmail.com is logged in. Now, an audience's functionality would be to know the rules and to book a ticket. So initially, in order to book a ticket, let me select a match. Let me select Anaheim Ducks versus Arizona Coyotes. Let me enter the name. Let me enter the age, the email address. So basically I'll be giving this particular email address. So let me, I'm so sorry. Let me enter the email address in the email address field. And my address over here will be 1440 East Broadway. And when I hit a submit, and check over here, I received a mail from ASO Soccer Station saying your ticket booking is confirmed. This is your ticket number and an ID is generated. So this is our first functionality. Coming to our second functionality, it is knowing about the rules. So we've given a link to a third party where we will be knowing about the rules of the game, US Youth Soccer. So this is the second functionality that we implemented. Now we'll be logging out from the audiences page, and once we come on to our home page again, we have implemented few other things. One is the FAQ page where we as a team discussed and came out with the normal questions that one who would apply or use a Soccer Station website would have, and we've given the headings and the description for these FAQs. This is one of the functionalities that we have implemented. We've used an accordion bar over here. Then we also have the apply page where a team owner can go and apply for his team's enrollment into a tournament. This is the form, and he has to choose whom he is supposed to mail to. So if you select over here tournament director, and the name of the person will be, let's say, Rahul Nathan, and enter my team. It will be I do not have a team name as of now. Let me enter a team ID. Team ID will be T7173 and my email address would be Rahul Nathan 676@gmail.com. And there's no comments given, and now I'll be submitting my application to the tournament director. I should be getting a reply from the tournament director. If I hit submit and check the mail Rahul Nathan, let me refresh the page. I receive a mail saying application confirmation. The email reads like this: your application with team ID T173, which I had submitted, has been received, and you have been given an ID, and this is my ID that has been generated. We also have an application for referees. If I hit the referee uh, option over here, I will be given the application form. It's a very huge application form. So this is an application form that will be filled, and a similar functionality will be taken care of. Just how Rahul Nathan submitted his application, this application will also be submitted, and a confirmation mail will be received by that person. Then we have also implemented maps functionality. Now if you can see the maps functionality, we have successfully integrated Google Maps and implemented the maps functionality. This is one of the features that we implemented. And going to team schedules. But before that, let me just take you to an interesting functionality of the main person of the Saucon Station website, who is the tournament director. The tournament director's ID is actually in a database. So let me just log him in. And when I hit submit, tournament director logs in. And tournament director has a huge responsibility on his shoulders, and I will be showing that. We will be scheduling a match between NIM Ducks, let me say NIM Ducks. So initially the tournament director can schedule matches, he can schedule referees, and he can schedule fields. So let me just schedule a match between NIM Ducks and let's say Boston Bruins, Buffalo Sabres, let me say Arizona Coyotes. And when I submit, I will be given a message saying match has been scheduled between Arizona Coyotes and NIM Ducks. Now and this particular match fixture will be populated when we are going to schedule the referees. For example, you see we have NIM Ducks and Arizona Coyotes populated over here. Let me select NIM Ducks versus Arizona Coyotes. For this, we will be selecting a referee, Joe Briones. He is a referee who is in a database. Now when we hit submit, a mail from the tournament director will go to Joe Briones' ID. So I'm hitting a submit. Joe Briones has been chosen as a referee for the match. If I go to Joe Briones Tempe and refresh the page, you can see this particular referee has got a mail saying referee confirmation, and you have been selected as the referee for this particular match that we selected him for, NIM Ducks and Arizona Coyotes, and his reference ID. So the next interesting functionality is to schedule the fields for this particular match. So we have this match auto-populated over here. We are selecting, and we are selecting, let's say Texas, Arizona, let me say Soccer Complex, Alabama, and let me say date 29th November. And now we will be notifying the field manager / field director. So when I hit notify field manager, when I go to the mail of the field director, you see field booking confirmation. Hello, you have been notified by the tournament director in order to book the field for the following details: match name NIM Ducks versus Arizona Coyotes, field name Soccer Complex, Alabama. As you can see, Soccer Complex, Alabama, and on date is 29th November 7 p.m. Your field booking is confirmed. This is your reference number. So as you can see, we've implemented all this using React and an API over to Spring, and this has made sure that the entire scheduling of matches, referees, and fields is done efficiently. Let me log out. Now coming to the team schedules and description about the teams, this is the option. Now to know the game standings, we need to select the one of the divisions over here. We have under 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 18 to 13, and 30 above. For boys and for girls, let me select under 18. Let me select by date and by the complex, and let me select a club. Let me select ESSL Arsenal. When I submit, you can see that I am getting the team names in that division along with their GA score, GD score, GF score, GP score, won, loss, and points. So As you can see, another combination will give me another set of data. We have this data on our system. So when I hit submit, you can see the standings change. Okay, so this is the final feature that we implemented. And apart from that, we have another interesting feature that we are in the middle of implementing. We have implemented the API backend. As you can see, we have implemented the API backend for this feature, and we have implemented the front end as well. But integration part, we've been facing an issue, and because of that deadline that we couldn't meet, we would say that our application is only 97% complete. Over here, had we given the division and submitted, we would have got the details regarding the teams, which would be filled in this table. So other things that we've implemented in the SoccerStation website is this wonderful UI. Our UI is smooth, our UI is pleasing to the eye, and we also have an interesting video that is infinitely looped at the back. And we've used React.js for the UI and Java Spring Boot for our particular application. As you can see over here, let me just run you through our SoccerStation Sprint 5 Tiger page and show you how it looks. Our backlog is clear, and we've pulled all the stories that we planned for into our sprint. We've closed our sprint. So I'll be opening the sprint task board for sprint 5. Over here you can see that we had team schedule implementation, which we showed in the video, that was completed. All the tasks are closed. We had an FAQ page that was shown, although that task is also implemented. We had a team director landing page features, the 3 features where the team director and made sure that he went through all the tasks. And we also had improved navbar. From the last deliverable to this deliverable, we've added features to the navbar, which includes apply, team schedules, and it includes referee, maps, FAQ, sign up, login. So all these have been added incrementally in this sprint. And we also have the implementation of maps, and we have a proper application for the referee also. So these are the tasks that have been implemented by us under the user stories. This is how our burn down chart looks like, and that's it from our end. Thank you so much.